we're going to go ahead and try and build this piece here. So we're going to skip number 3 and go right to number 4 because I think it's easier to do. I like to get all the easy ones out of my way. So for this part here, I'm on the plane already on the YZ, and I would just go ahead and use profile. What I would do is create a line, a curve, a line, a curve, a curve, and another curve. And then I would create the circles, like so. And then I would create an axis from this point to this point, and an axis from this point to this point. And I'm going to create a constraint I didn't need to create that one. I only needed to create a constraint from this point to this datum to help it out. I'm going to highlight the rest of this, and I'm going to go to auto constraint, and those axes are going to be my datums. I'm going to dimension everything off these datums. Oh god, did I get it? Yep. And then we stack dimension it. Select OK. I set this and this as my datums. That part's fully constrained. Okay. And that's how I would have done that part. We'll talk about this a little bit. The key, nope, I did it wrong. Dang it. First thing I want to do is create a line, a curve, and a line. Now I want that to be a curve, so I could come back and click on this to continue on. And I'm going to click right here. And I'm going to click and drag, and then I'm going to come up here. And notice I'm being careful to make this part symmetrical. Okay, so when I built that part, I built it as symmetrical as I could, and then I'm going to pop in my axis and an axis from here to here. I'll pop in my circles, and I'm missing a tangency, so I'm going to use the control button to grab both of these elements and set the dialog box for tangent. And I'm going to put in one dimension to help guide this along. And I'm going to do it from that center point to this line here. Oh shoot, I missed that point. Missed again. That's why it drives me crazy. Whoops, one undo is too many. By the way, you can hit Control Y if you overdid your undos. That will be a redo. Constrain, see if I can't get that point. And then this datum here. Now I'm going to highlight this whole thing, use auto constrain. I'm going to reference this element. I'm also going to hold symmetry about this line. In order for that to work though, you got to draw it symmetrically, so I used the grid to help make sure it was symmetrical. Stack dimension it, say OK. Set this line and that line as my datums. Okay. And I'll use this one so I can go ahead and turn off horizontal and vertical at the same time. So I see they've changed this panel. We'll select OK. And because I didn't help it with the holes, it didn't know what to do, and it gave me this one. So let's undo that. And let's see what happens when I give it a constraint here and a constraint from that point to this datum. Dang it. Oh, I don't have constraint active. From that point to this datum. Okay. See how giving it a little bit of guidance can help that? When I go to auto constraint, I'll just say, you know what, computer? I gave you what was critical to me. You figure out the rest. Use everything off the datums here that I'm applying and make it symmetrical about that line, and use your stack dimensioning to come. Ooh, stack dimensioning, and hit OK. Now I'll set this and this as my anchor, and remember to delete your horizontal, vertical, and parallels. Delete those out. That part is fully constrained. All I got to do now is edit the values to match the online documentation. And that's the trick to doing that exercise.